What's going on, world? Eric Lawton here, Bred Koncepts, Bred Canines, Bred Family, Bred Everything, Bred Life. Bred is life. Wanted to touch on a few things today. Quickly, just to kind of reiterate what I was talking about last time in the last episode, and what I've been talking about in a lot of interviews lately is I just want to make sure this message gets across. Don't leave your children alone with your dogs, ever. Period. End of story. Ever. Nanny dog does not exist. It's a fantasy. Just fuck off. Just don't fucking leave your dogs alone with your kids. End of story. Secondly, I get a lot of emails, DMs, comments, blah, 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 asking what type of dog should I get. That depends on your situation, but I will say, if you do have a family with small children, stay away from the dominant breeds. Just stay away from them. I don't care how well you think you can train a dog. It's just not a good idea. The bull breeds are better for family with children, small children especially. The American Bulldog, the Pit Bull Terrier, as long as it's not a man-eater. These dogs are way more tolerant of their family. If you have small children, I would recommend, this is just my opinion, I would recommend staying away from the dominant breeds. The Rottweiler, the German Shepherd, the Doberman, the Corso, the Presa. It's just not going to end well. Usually. There are exceptions, I'm aware. You don't have to, blow up the comments and tell me that. I know there's exceptions. I know your dog would never ever do that. But that's usually how it starts. Until there's a news reporter in front of your house and you're out there. My dog would never do that. We just never thought he would do that. It's like, well, he doesn't until he does, right? So stick to the bulldog breeds, and even with that, make sure you pick a dog with the right temperament and put it through proper training. Next, let's talk about the Bred family. I appreciate all the new members. Actually, before I talk about that, I want to give a huge shout out to all my subscribers, all my hardcore followers. The comments, the liking, the sharing, the donations you guys have been making. It's just, man, it's amazing. And I really, truly appreciate you guys. We're getting closer and closer to me being able to just do content full time. And I'm thinking we could hit 100,000 subscribers this year. I'm doing my part, but I still need you guys. So continue to share, continue to like, continue to subscribe. If you feel like sending donations, absolutely, I appreciate it. And it just gets us one step closer to that. Now, as far as Bred family is concerned, a couple things I wanted to talk about. Number one, the American Pit Bulldog. The American Pit Bull Terrier, like I've said before, should be in a lane of its own. And I know there is two types as of today. You have your ADBA type, the game dog, and then you have your UKC type, the show type. That just is a reality, but I don't like that reality. So for the Bred family, I'm making a change for what we do. The American Pit Bull Terrier will be in a lane of its own, but the UKC show type dog, the thicker, more impressive looking dog, the Amstaff, the working Pit Bulldog, your athletic working type American Bullies, and I do stress working type. If they don't have any kind of killer in them, we do not register them. If they will not protect your family, your house, or hit that hog, or, you know what I mean, even vermin control, whatever it is, they have to have some kind of killer in them, or we don't register them. But with that said, those four breeds, the UKC show type American Pit Bull Terrier, the Amstaff, the working American Bully, I should say the working Amstaff as well, and the working Pit Bulldog that the ADBA is now recognizing. Those four breeds in the BBF, they get crossed into each other all the time anyway. So we're just going to take a page from the old American Bulldog book, before it was called the American Bulldog, and we're going to start referring to all four of those breeds as American Pit Bulldogs. I don't care who says what in the comments. It's our fucking club, and we're going to do what we want to do. And to avoid all the confusion and kind of set things off on the right foot, it's the American Pit Bull Terrier is by itself. The American Pit Bulldog is going to be in a lane of its own. Now that I have that out of the way, I want to give a huge shout out to all the members of the Battle Bred family. I'll mention first the people who have the quote Lawton Bulldog, which, like I said before, is just a very kind of experimental project of mine, and it's still in the if, when, and maybe phase of its existence. But so I want to give a shout out to the three other people who have those dogs. So Jonathan Bridges has Bear. Big shout out to homie, I see you. Darius Slaughter, he has Cyanide, and man, does she look promising. And then a big shouts to the Wilson family who have Tubbs. She's turning into a sweetheart. Next, I want to give a big shout out to Bruce and Katrina Huffmaster at Think About It Farms. Steve at Black Powder Gamekeepers, Martin from Fuerza American Bulldogs, my buddy Alex, who just registered his 2 German Shepherds. He's not a breeder, he's just a dog enthusiast and wants to be a part of the community, which I should add, you don't have to be a breeder to join the BBF. We're just trying to build a community here. A big shout out to Andre at Samurai Kennels. I was really looking forward to him coming on, and he's finally on board, and we're going to do some things with the American Pit Bull Terrier. Nick from AP King Kennels has just sent over his paperwork for his Dogo Argentinos. He might possibly be registering his Dobermans as well, so keep a lookout for that. At this point, and I'm gonna update the website so you guys could look at everything for yourself. But at this point, we still have Black Powder Terriers on the ground. But we're trying to focus on getting them to working homes, because these dogs are absolutely insane. They need a working home. They need to be active. For a while there, I thought, when it comes to Patterdale Terriers, cross to a Pit Bull, my mind said, oh, well, that would be a great dog for somebody with an apartment who can't have a big dog. But Steve was pretty quick to correct me. Like, no, these guys are psychopaths, man. They wanna go hunt. They wanna go kill some stuff. So those puppies are still available. We have a litter on the way from Bruce and Katrina Huffmaster, performance bred American Bulldogs, absolutely beautiful animals. I believe it's off of Jack and Tabitha, which are actually 2 of my favorite dogs of theirs. You could see them on the website now, battlebredcanines.com. Nick at AP King Kennels has confirmed that his female Dogo is pregnant, so I'll be keeping you guys updated on those puppies as well. There will be an application put up on the website for download. If you want to get a pup through the Battle Bred family, there is an application process and processing fee. This helps us weed through all the bullshit buyers. If you've had a litter of puppies before, you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to get 100 people that call you and DM you and say, yeah, I'm totally interested in a puppy, and then when the time comes, they don't actually buy. At least if they put in an application and pay the application processing fee, we know we have a list of actual no bullshit buyers that want to be on put on the list for a future purchase. The next step after that is me connecting them with the breeder to make the actual deposit. So we're trying to cut away some of the bullshit and make it easier on our breeders, if that makes sense. There will be no puppy papers. We're not going to do the whole puppy application thing, because you never know what a puppy is going to turn out to be. That puppy can grow up and be trash, and I don't want trash dogs involved in my club. So when it comes down to it, you got to wait until, say for example, you get a puppy from whoever. You get a puppy from a guy and you want to register it with us. And step one, That puppy has to grow up. Step 2, it has to show that it's a killer or has some kind of killer in it. Will it protect your house? Can you prove that? Will it protect you? Can you prove that? Will it take care of vermin? Can you prove that? Will it hit a hog? It has to do something. It has to excel at something. If it's not willing to sink its teeth into something, then it's just not a battle bred family dog, and that's all there is to it. So there won't be a puppy application. If you get a dog from somebody and it grows up and you can show that it's worthy of being bred, it has some killer in it, then you would call me directly, tell me about the puppy, and then I'll go check in with the person you bought the puppy from to confirm that they actually sold you that puppy, because we're not doing paper hanging over here. We're not doing all the fraudulent shit that other kennel clubs are allowing people to get away with. Yeah, I'm completely just cutting that world out for me personally. The rest of my members, they're registered. Some of them are registered with other clubs. You know, they're free to do that. That's none of my business. But I personally just don't deal with other clubs myself. But I think that about wraps it up for today, man. I just wanted to touch on these couple of things. I hope everybody's doing well. If anybody has any questions or comments or just wants to say hi, hit me up. You know, battlebredcanines@gmail.com, battlebredconcepts@gmail.com. There's also a contact form on the website, battlebredcanines.com. If you guys have any questions, comments, or just want to reach out, feel free. I'm always willing to chop it up and talk about dogs. Again, don't forget to share this video. Share the shit out of this video. I appreciate the likes, the comments, the shares. I definitely appreciate the donations. This means the world to me. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers this year. I think we can do it, man. I love you all. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.